Personal Story segment tonight. Each year, Barbara Walters has a special entitled The 10 Most Fascinating People on ABC. You can see it tonight at 10 p.m. And here is Miss Walters. Now, once again, we have you on pretty much every year for this. Yes. What's the criteria for being fascinating?
Well, first of all, the word is fascinating. The word is not newsmaker.
Right.
The word is not most important. The word is fascinating. Who are the people who, for one reason or another, fascinate us? One of the things is that almost everybody on this list, we didn't know who they were 2 years ago. I mean, they're all brand new, they're all cutting edge, no movie stars,
right.
No one unplugging his or her movie. It's a very different list. Some of them, most of them I'd never met, some of them are audience.
But it's just purely subjective, you and your crew.
Do you mean, do I take a Gallup poll?
No, you don't do that. You pick them. All right, now let's take this lady, Kate Gosselin, right?
Yes.
All right, now I've never watched this dopey show. I mean, I just don't have time to watch dumb stuff like this. But you find her fascinating. Why?
What I like about you is that you never give your opinions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a purely objective guy.
Okay, this is a woman who is, but you know who she is.
I do know who she is.
Kate and John Plessy.
Right.
Okay. And first of all, the fact that you've got 8 children makes you a little interesting. This is a very smart woman, Kate Gosselin. Mm-hmm. She's going to have a big career.
Doing what? What is she going to do?
She's going to do a talk show. She's very good in a talk show.
So you think she's going to be a media star?
I think she's going to be a media star. I think she already is. I think John, forget John. I mean, he's just a...
That's the husband, the ex-husband, or we don't like him.
The ex-husband.
All right. But this one you like and you think she's got talent.
Yeah, and I think people, I mean, the ratings, you may not watch what you call this dopey show.
Yeah, I'm not.
The ratings were huge.
Okay. All right. So she's fascinating because you feel that she's going to be a media titan.
Not only that, I think she's fascinating because of what she's gone through. Because she's raising 8 kids. Because there's lots of reasons for it. Because the hair comb looks good.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the next one, Lady Gaga. I make fun of Lady Gaga.
Why do you make fun of her? She's a big talent.
She's a good talent?
Big talent.
Okay. Now tell me the truth, Barbara. I mean, are you getting down to Lady Gaga every night? Do you got the iPods on listening to her? Come on.
She has a new album,
yeah,
which is terrific. This woman.
Did you listen to the album?
Yes, I did listen.
Can you sing us one of the songs?
No, I do not sing.
All right.
Okay.
So
but let me say something since you asked the question. Let me answer. Her album is huge.
Yeah.
This is a woman who is fantastic looking.
Yeah.
She is very smart.
Yeah.
She is becoming a very big star, and she has created herself.
She's created herself.
Yes, she has.
All right, no, I'm not going to argue with that. I mean, anybody can market herself
because you do not listen to her music. Yeah, you do not talk to your children about what they listen to.
No, but I've heard her songs. But I think that she and Kate Gosselin are the same person. They just changed the wig.
Not at all.
Okay, but
totally.
I got to give Lady Gaga credit.
You are so old-fashioned.
I know.
My God.
You have no idea.
Yes,
all right, my most fascinating person, George Gobel. Yeah. All right, how about that? And those of you who know Gobel is, there you go. How old are you? All right, I'll cede you Gaga's marketing is extraordinary. Now, the third one is this gay guy, Adam Lambert.
That's how you're describing him, as this gay guy.
Well, the reason I am is because that's what he trades on. He trades on this. Don't give me homophobic. He goes on ABC and he does all kinds of...
Not because he's gay.
Oh, no, wait a minute, hold it. He didn't do that stuff because he's gay? Is that what you're telling me?
He did that because he got the urge.
Oh, the urge.
This is the way he performs.
Okay, I'm not gay. Would I ever get an urge like that? I doubt it. I doubt it. Would you? I don't think so.
He was expressing himself.
In a way that was gay.
He also has some talent. And he's also
to quote Seinfeld, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Okay. By the way, this is the first time that I have done interviews where I have asked 2 people out of the 10 what their sexuality is.
And you didn't know about this? You had to waste time asking him?
I wanted him to talk about it.
Oh, okay.
Whether he kept it hidden.
Whether he kept it hidden?
Yes, because in American Idol...
Are you kidding me?
Did you ever watch American Idol, or is that too...
Yes, no, I know who the guy is. But there was never one second when I didn't know.
What is with you?
All right. Let's get on to the serious stuff. Glenn Beck. Now, doesn't this just run down your whole show, picking him as one of the most fascinating?
You are so jealous.
You know, you're absolutely right. I am so envious.
But he is a new phenomenon.
All right, let's have a sound
clip. You've been there for a while.
You interviewed Glenn Beck.
And he was a pussycat.
Roll a tape.
You often get very emotional. You're very sensitive.
You can ask me the tree question?
No.
Because I got an answer.
No, I'm
Weeping Willow. Weeping Willow.
Oh, well, I'm not going to ask you what kind of a tree you want to be. You want me to? Okay, Glenn. What kind of a tree are you?
Now, see, now it's kind of anticlimactic.
That's right.
Everybody knows everybody cries with Barbara Walters. And I bet I make people cry, too.
Oh, you make a lot of people cry these days.
All right, so there he is. And Beck is fascinating. Why?
Well, by the way, by the end of our interview, he had tears. I didn't do it deliberately.
No.
Look, why isn't he fascinating? 2 years ago, we didn't know who this guy was. Mother has a terrible childhood. Mother commits suicide. He's a drunk. He's on drugs, pulls himself together, and is now, in spite of your jealousy, one of the biggest voices on television in a time period not as good as yours, Bill. So, yes, he's fascinating. And when I met him in person, he was really very sweet. The way you are off camera. I don't want to hurt your reputation.
The difference between me and Beck is I'm not fascinating, and he is. But I thought that was a good choice. It was a gutsy choice.
At last.
Right. But your liberal friends aren't going to talk to you. Glenn Beck.
Don't you think it's interesting out of this list that there are no Democrats on it?
Well,
where do you think we might find a Democrat?
Who's fascinating? I think you're going to have to go to Zimbabwe.
What about the most fascinating person? Have you thought who that might be?
Lady Gaga.
No, it has to be. You don't know.
I know. You're going to
watch our show.
That's right. You announce it, but that's my vote. But I think Beck is up there with Lady Gaga. It's a really tight call.
Yeah.
Barbara Walters, watch your special tonight. Now, you ought to hang around.